Put it in it. Well, here we are. Welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. We had one dropout and one late ass, so no monkey stopped the show. That's the way this goes, man. Sometimes you just, you sit here, you hang out, and then I'll just practice talking my shit, and we'll see who walks through the door and go from there. Hi, what's going on?
Not much.
Good, you here for the mic?
Yeah.
You can come hang out. I'm Jim Peoples.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay, good to meet you. There's usually a quota on big black guys with black shirts, so I filled the quota. So you're bigger, so I might have to leave. But I usually take the podcast before. You can sign up on the sheet. Hi,
How's it going?
Mr. Harms. You want to come chop it up with me?
What?
I had to throw together a podcast because both my guests, one's late and one canceled. So instead of them, I have the illustrious Mr. Andrew. You got a cough too. I was talking about. Do you do podcasts?
I'm fine with podcasting. It's do you ever do a podcast and worry about the stuff you're saying?
As of now, I don't like just talking into the abyss about nothing. I like talking to people and then finding out their issues in their life, but I don't like just rambling because I don't know.
Because you don't. Is it hard to find a direction? Is that what you're saying?
It's direction. It's like, what are you talking about? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a flying fuck. If they care about somebody else's story, and then if it's funny, but. I don't. Yeah, I'm not used to this yet. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, it's because when you're doing stand up, you can figure out the direct if the audience, if you're losing the audience or if they're into it but if you're just
you can see their faces.
Yeah,
here it's nothing. It's
he could be total garbage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you could be just into it, oh man, this is brilliant stuff.
Yeah, it was like talking to the ghosts. That's it. How's your day?
It was all right.
Good?
Yeah.
Did you get anything done? You work?
Not today.
No,
it's my day off.
Where you working?
I work at a laboratory.
Really?
I draw blood.
From people?
Yeah, people come in, they need their blood drawn, and then I do that.
What? Don't raise your eyebrows like that. You're like a Dexter. And I do that. So you just look at blood all day.
Yeah.
Bags of blood?
Not tubes of
Tubes
blood.
of blood?
Yeah.
And then is this for STDs or for DNA?
It's for anything, really. You go to get your medical stuff done.
Yeah.
Sometimes your doctor needs cholesterol or a variety of things, STDs. You come in.
Just draw blood? What is the title for that? You're a
phlebotomist.
You're a phlebotomist. You have a real title. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's smart shit. So you had to go to school for that.
I didn't. It's not like a degree sort of thing.
No?
You get a certificate.
Is that from college or from?
I went to a community college. But it's I went training at community college, but the certificate is online. Yeah, you have to
That's even funny. That's hilarious. It sounds super important. If you just tell people, I'm a phlebotomist, but I wouldn't think you went to years and years of school at Georgetown.
Yeah, well, it's I guess it's a good career to have because it's not it doesn't pay the most.
Yeah.
It's not like a nurse or a technician.
It's a title.
But at the same time, you don't seem like some loser, like a
not
bottom feeder.
Yeah.
But I'd say
you can introduce yourself. That would work on Tinder. If you just say I'm a pheblebotomist, people who don't know be like, oh, that's hot. And people who do know is like, well, right. He's trying. He's got a title.
Right.
Titles count. Titles count. How long? Hi. How are you?
Open mic.
There's open mic at 3. We do the podcast before. You can come have a seat, hang out, or grab a drink. Absolutely.
Is there a cover for the?
It's $5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not performing. I'm just.
Yeah. You just saying, hang out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, how long you been doing comedy?
Well, I mean, 7 years now.
7 years in New York.
Nah.
Where'd you start?
I started in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Really? With Mikey?
Mikey Mays, yeah, he's there, and he was there, and Sarah Kennedy,
Sarah Kennedy,
yeah,
that's dope.
Those two, and I came in after. Yeah.
And when'd you come to New York?
Like about a year and a half ago.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been in New York for about a year. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
How long? What compels you to do comedy?
Oh, I was always a fan of comedy. Like even as a really young kid.
Yeah.
Like I loved like.
And you just saved this podcast, just so you know, because I was like I told you, I was here just talking into nothing. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what compels you to do comedy?
I was just like, I always loved comedy. Like I was a fan of like Steve Martin and stuff when I was real young, and I used to like watch old Bill Cosby and stuff like that. And then I got old, and then like I sort of like I always like watch those Comedy Central presents, and I was like that, and then later on I got kind of back into it when I was like 19. I started watching more of it, listening to more of it, and I wanted to get back, so I started writing material and thinking about doing it. Mm-hmm.
What was the moment that said, all right, I'm getting on stage?
It was pretty, like, I remember I used to watch a lot of comedy. But I think for a period I wanted to be like an artist or something. So I'd like draw and like listen to stand-up comedy at the same time. And I was just like, I think pretty soon after that, like I started thinking about material and trying to write my own jokes. I got very inspired by it, And it really wasn't like I really wasn't even like really afraid about doing it. Yeah. I was just like, because everyone, you watch interviews, and everyone always says you're gonna stink. Mm-hmm. So I was very like, oh, I can't wait to go up there and stink,
Get it over with.
So yeah.
So you're gonna suck dicks, just suck as many dicks as possible. And,
I think it might be harder, if I like started like in the 70s or something, where you just saw comedy, you didn't even know how it was done. Yeah. So you didn't realize the amount of failure that was involved.
There was this mystery to it.
Yeah.
Mystery was thicker than it was now. Now everything, you can read about anything now.
Yeah.
It's more attainable.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. And hi, sir.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
We're taping for a podcast, and come on in. Everybody's coming in creepy. You guys. Close that. Yeah, for like 3 more minutes.
Oh,
Come on. Gotcha. What's your name?
Jay Allen.
Jay Allen. Nice. Jay. Yes. Yeah. We just talked. We're just taking the end of the podcast, People's Mic podcast. Are you? What's your favorite sound?
You hear it sound?
Yeah.
What is? Are you James Lipton now? Is that the guy?
Yeah. Try to take that.
What is my favorite sound?
Was it Actor Studio?
My favorite sound is a fat person laughing.
That's hilarious.
Just because it's such a like.
What is?
Well, like it's just.
Yeah.
It's like a real. It's like a real like belly laugh, really. Like when you hear like a big person laughing, it's very it's like different than another person laughing.
Yeah, it is. It is. I heard it. I was in a pizza shop the other day, and I heard this girl hot. Like first she had a bun, a little big bun in her hair, and then she looked at me when I came in, it's like, hey, we recognize each other, and I just listened to her talk to her French. I don't know what language it is. I'm assuming it was French, just because Eli's here.
Yeah.
And they were like, and then she's like, laugh. I was like, that's such a cute laugh. And the harder she laughed, the harder her bun started unraveling. It fell off. And like she didn't even fix it. Like I don't know, it didn't bother me, but it didn't. I was like, why didn't she address it? Like she just let it fall.
So the laugh made the bun.
The laugh made the bun fall.
It sounds like just like a dream or something like that.
Yeah.
That's not, you can't just laugh your bun off.
She laughed her bun. It was like one of those buns they just rolled up, and then her hair was so long, like went down her back, and I was like, that is sexy. That is some sexy shit. Like, and then I just listened to her laugh as I left the pizza shop. I didn't even say nothing to her, which is. I was like, I don't feel like having a foreign conversation right now.
Yeah.
I told myself that. I was like, I'm not in the mood. I'm going to
when I was in high school, there was this woman, and she had like this laugh, but it was like a real, like sexy laugh. You know what I mean? Like, like it was like a real, like it was a sexual laugh.
Yeah.
And I always made me thought like maybe she was like the part was like she was sort of faking the laugh just to get guys turned on because it was
Absolutely.
like you know when a woman
it's like a host laugh, like host just to keep the energy going. It's like
it was like it was a whore laugh.
a whore laugh.
It's like you know what you're doing with that laugh.
What is you ever have a favorite joke outside of comedy?
Outside of comedy, like, what do you mean?
What was your favorite laugh that you've ever had?
Like that I told a joke?
Or the moment, that you remember.
Like someone said something and I said something funny or something like that. Or, I don't know. Well, a lot of times when I was like a kid, you know, you say a joke and you don't realize that it's funny, you know, just because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time, like it's just something you say wrong and people think it's funny. Mm-hmm. Like I remember. And like I remember when I was doing. We were learning about the way the Native Americans made their food, and they would talk about ovens and like a till or like some heating. They would put it in a thing like a cave in the fire, and they said I said do they put it in a microwave or something, and everyone thought that was funny, but I didn't.
How they cooked it?
Yeah, but I didn't realize. Oh yeah, because microwaves were invented way later.
That's funny. Good. Yeah. I know you hear all the ruffling. This is the end of the podcast, and so I let you guys trick you guys into being live audience. And we'll end in a minute. My biggest laugh was I don't remember the joke. Like I do comedy just so I can invent a time machine to go back in time to hear what the joke was. Like it was me, my mother, my sister, right? And it was right before we had a big car accident, right? And we went into a Bob's Big Boy on the highway. You know, Bob's we thought it was a cool. Hey, we never been to Bob's. We're from the Bronx, and we went to a Bob's Big Boy because everybody talked about it. And we had, and I don't know what I said, but I remember I said something, and then we all just broke out into laugh. It was the biggest laugh that we. You ever have one of those like a good crying laugh with your family? And I just want to invent a time machine to go back to that moment and sit on the other side of that booth and figure out what that joke was.
So you just remember the laughing?
I just remember the laughing. I was like, I don't remember the joke.
I bet I can guess the joke. It's like, man, this Bob's Big Boy.
It was probably something about the fat lady who was sitting next to us. I don't know. It was. I don't know what it was.
You should have been like, hey, more like Bob's Big Lady.
Big.
And that just killed. I bet.
I don't know. I don't remember. All right. Where can they find you? Where you at on social media?
I'm on Facebook.
You on Facebook?
Yeah.
What's your name on Facebook?
Andrew Harms.
Can anybody guess what Andrew does for a living?
Pet doctor.
What?
Veterinarian.
Zoologist. Plays for the Knicks.
Plays for the Knicks. Yeah.
Look at an asshole.
And
then tell them what you do and see if anybody knows what it is.
I'm a phlebotomist.
Hey, it's Pope Blood.
Yeah, basically.
Smart guy. You go first. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Are you on Instagram, Twitter?
No.
None of that shit. You got a website?
No.
You just winging this comedy shit, huh? Fuck
What?
social media. You're a rebel.
Well, I'm on Facebook.
Well,
But I don't like. Are you saying I need a website
yes,
like andrewharms.com?
Absolutely.
Do most people have websites?
Show of hands. Who has a website?
Yeah.
One guy, two, three, four. Huh?
It's like having a phone number.
Yeah. Now website.
Nah,
No website with the beard.
it's in the works.
Okay. See,
All right.
that's 50% of the
Negotiating the
room.
domain name.
Yeah. No. What's your domain name?
It's gonna be my name.
And you own it already?
I'm negotiating the.
Oh,
the guy that
Ah, yeah. See that? And Andrew Harms is it's a good name. So you should get it before
Yeah.
somebody else does.
All right.
Yeah. Well, give it up for yourself. Make some noise for him, Andrew Harms. See the people's mic.